Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron, and yesterday I hit 150 hours on Dreaming Spanish. Pretty sure you can see there. You can see how I hit 150 hours. I just going to give you guys a quick rundown on where I'm at, and that is, it is working. We're trusting the process. So, if you notice, I made my last video, I think about maybe 24 days ago, and last month, to give you an idea of how much input I did 110 hours in the month of January. I averaged about 3 hours a day. So lots of the days I did four because I wanted to hit. I knew that my schedule was going to start getting crazy starting tomorrow because that's where my tax season is going to start. So with that being said, I need to get done. I need to get to that as fast as possible. Now I'm going to tell you what I did to get input. I noticed once you hit really 50 hours, I could say 100 hours is the ideal. Once you hit 50 to 100 hours, it's a lot easier to get input in because when in your first 50 hours, you're only getting input from watching videos. But now I can actually start to listen to podcasts. So it's nice because when I'm in my car, literally, I'm probably in my car at least an hour a day. So every day I know I'm gonna be able to get at least an hour of input. Some days I'm longer. So maybe I'm in the car longer. So maybe 2 hours. So many days I'll literally get 2 hours just of input in the car. Then, every single day I have a scheduled time set. So in the morning, I'm watching input for at least an hour and 30 minutes. So every day at minimum, I'm getting probably 2 to 3 hours at minimum. But 3 hours is kind of like my daily goal. But I only have it set to 120. That way I have like a constant, what's the word? Like a constant thing I'm working towards. What can I do now? Listening is a lot easier, obviously. Um, it's just crazy because I can start to understand. I'm at the point where I just watched my first ever like skit on YouTube that was completely native. It was an SNL skit. If I can remember what it's called, I'll put it in the description. It was pretty funny. But literally, I was able to understand. I was like, "Holy moly, this stuff is working." I'm trying to think what else. What else can I do? At this point, I've been watching a lot of Quenteme. I'm listening to Quenteme and also Chill Spanish, which is Peru. I can't believe the guy's from Peru. So I've been listening to Peruvian Spanish, then Spanish from Mexico. Uh, yeah, and then also right now, I decided that I'm gonna from this point on, I'm only even listening primarily to Mexican Spanish because I did notice that there's lots of words I understand in, for example, in Spanish from Spain, but I can't understand it, for example, in Mexico because there's different words for the same thing. I can't really think of a specific example right now, but I did learn there's definitely a disconnect. And I've also been watching a lot of Argentinian Spanish only because there's a gaming channel called Spanish Boost and all he speaks Argentinian. I've been trying to find someone that plays video games and makes videos for learners that speaks in like language better for learners. But from what I understand, once you get to probably I think it's 400 to 500, that's when you can really start to watch TV shows. And at that point, things are going to become even easier because I watch a lot of stuff about like politics and finances. But right now, I really can't understand that kind of content. So I just been starting to listen to more podcasts, and that's about it. Overall, everything's been going pretty good. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I got to say before I call it a day. Yeah, nothing else really. Just gonna keep on watching videos, and I'll keep you guys posted when we get to 300 hours. I think that's the next milestone.